The first game of the season between these two great rivals. And there should be many great seasons to come.
Yeah, and this contest might tell us a bit more about how this season's going to pan out.
Got the Everton lineup for you. Tim Howard starts in goal. Seamus Coleman starts with Leighton Baines as the fullbacks. Ross Barkley plays with James McCarthy in central midfield. Romelu Lukaku is the sole striker today. This is the Sunderland team for you today. Costel Pantelimon plays in goal. Stephen Corker starts with Younes Kabul in central defence. Fabio Barini plays with Jérôme Lens as the wide options. Jermaine Defoe is the sole. Free kick only from the referee. Nothing more sinister than that. Jay Rodriguez. Phil Jagielka. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. That. Such a good contest between these two, often very close, but the chance to really open up a big lead with the 3 points in their favour already.
Yeah, I could see it going close right until the end, but they might prove me wrong with another win here.
Everton get the game underway. Got the Everton lineup for you. Tim Howard starts in goal. Leighton Baines starts with Seamus Coleman as the wide defenders. Kevin Rallis plays with Aidan McGeady on the flanks. Romelu Lukaku is the sole striker today. This is the Sunderland team for you today. Costel Pantelimon plays in goal. Younes Kaboul plays with Stephen Corker in central defence. Defoe! The shot's on! Back out off the bar. Everton will know that they can win this game, but nothing comes easy at this level. Shot's on! Oh, great work by the keeper. And Everton have got a corner. And he heads it for goal. The corner, and a poor one.
Well, the defending team handled that so easily. You expected more.
Couldn't keep it down. It was a useful position he found himself in.
Oh, fantastic cross from out wide there. And the lad in the middle just didn't get his body shape right. Over the bar.
Jay Rodriguez. Well, that is going to be the goalkeeper's quite straightforwardly, quite simply. And he can pick the ball up. Baines. Ball has gone back to Sunderland. Shots on here. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. That's a dreadful error. Defoe! Oh, fantastic goal.
The goal from Defoe, and that's flown past the keeper before really he could react.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
In the 13th minute, number 18, Jermaine Defoe.
Lukaku. He's read that well in midfield to get them on the ball. Here's McCarthy. Sunderland player has been penalised here. Ross Barkley. Jay Rodriguez. The ball with the Everton player. Well, that's very good positional play, and he's read the situation perfectly with that interception. He points to the spot, penalty!
If this goes in from the penalty spot, it could be curtains for them in this game.
Oh, what a bad day at the office for those defenders, and yet another rash challenge.
And scores from the spot.
If the keeper had stood his ground, he might have saved that, but he didn't.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Leighton Baines. Looking for Defoe. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. Patrick Van Aanholt. Villa. That's an easy interception because the pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. He's done well, cut out the pass there. He's moved in trying to jostle the space for the shot. Lukaku! Well, we will count that as a shot, but it was a very poor one and a long, long way wide from a long, 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 long way out.
I'm sure his manager might have a little quiet word afterwards about that decision.
He's cut out that pass. It wasn't an accident. He read the mind of the opponent. Throw-in coming up. Ross Barkley. Lukaku. Now they've got the chance to push forward from this deepish position. Jay Rodriguez. Morales. Naismith. James McCarthy. Possession in the midfield area. Very good tackle. It's Jermaine Defoe. Defender to it first. Throw in to come. And it's Leighton Baines in possession. Ross Barkley. James McCarthy. Ball almost tackled out of play there in that challenge. Leighton Baines. Naismith. That is a cheap piece of play. This is how they love to play on the break. The shot's on! Corner given. Ross Barkley. Saw that pass coming in midfield, made the intervention, and now maybe he can push the team forward with his work on the ball. We'll go back to the goalkeeper here, can't blame him for that. There's still chance for something to happen because there's 3 added minutes. Naismith. Fabio Borini. Naismith. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Well, that's half-time, and 2-0 is the score at the halfway mark. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he tucked his penalty away really confidently, and that should set him up nicely for the second half.
I think we've got to pay credit to the fullback who's been marking the winger, because he's given him nothing, Alan, has he? And so it's no surprise that the wide man's being substituted here.
Yeah, he's got nice and tight, all match the fullback, but when that happens, you've got to try and mix up your game, give him something different to think about, and he couldn't come up with the answer.
It's a free kick given by the referee against James McCarthy. He's given the free kick. It's in a really threatening position too. And it's Kabul. So we're seeing brandishing of the card from the referee, a yellow one. Free kick. And it's gone out of the crossbar. Lukaku. Free kick awarded against Sunderland. They'll have to do better than that to beat Pantilimon in goal. Lennon. Strong tackle to break up the play. He's cut out the pass, intercepting it. And here's the shot. Got in the way of that, blocked it well. Needing to defend here, the corner, Everton. We've got a corner here, that could pose some problems. Here's McGeady. Fabio Borini. Here comes the cross. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. Able to make a good interception. Lennon. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. They're definitely in an attacking frame of mind. Look at the throw. Leighton Baines. McCarthy. Lost his marker cleverly. Barkley! What a good way to score.
A goal from Barkley. Well, he's just feathered that into the right-hand side. That is a wonderful take.
Off we go again, 2-1. Got past his man here, and shoots! An opportunity there, an opportunity wasted. Catamol. That's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition. Fabio Borini, Coleman. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. Coleman. Oh, this is certainly going to be within their range now that the free kick has been given. Well, for the Black Cats, Sunderland, it's a yellow card.
They're just trying to impose themselves on this match, aren't they, Sunderland?
Well, that's very good. Shot on! A decent effort, just off target.
Yeah, unlucky because he got some power behind the... ball, just not the direction.
Going on the field is number 11.
McGeady. Coleman. Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. Proper fans here, Alan. They don't always get praise for what they do at their own expense, of course. And they're really making the atmosphere in the stadium.
And it's wonderful to hear, because in the days of all-seater stadium, there is a case to say that the atmosphere in many grounds has died a little bit, but We're not...
He's got his shot off now. And he's taken the chance beautifully.
Well, this team just won't lie down, will they? I thought they were down and out, 2 behind, but back on level terms.
Well, how they found this extra gear, only they know. They've got themselves level. What a fighting performance.
The game restarts at 2-2. Toivonen. Here's Defoe. Second player has been penalised here. 10 shots, 5 on target for Everton.
Yeah, I think a fairly average output from the lads when they've been asked to find the target. They've done OK.
And it's out of play. Coleman. It's gone out for a throw-in. And a sharp restart. Adam Johnson. Lee Catamol. McGeady. Little headed pass then, and a shrewd one. The slight tackle, very successfully done. Well, Toivonen. Catamol. Strong, powerful clearance.
Just seen the board there, Alan. 4 minutes of added time.
Yeah, and there's a sense of anticipation within this ground. They think they've got a decent enough chance now to do the necessary.
Shots on here. Well, in a game where it will go down to the wire, that could have really been a turning point, but he's missed the chance.
He's getting some stick as well off his own fans, and you can understand why.
Well, Toivonen. And it's played to Jermaine Defoe.
To Johnson. Fine cross. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. Final whistle. And it's finished level here. Kabul plays with Stephen.